Hi, welcome to the video. We're going to be doing a demo on our BreathWatch application, which is a respiratory monitoring software. So first we're going to open up the app and we're going to see the login page. So here we're going to enter some user credentials. So we currently only have a couple of patient users and then one clinician. So first we're going to go through the patient and then we'll go over to the clinician. So first we're going to enter the patient and then we're going to enter the password and we're going to log in. We then get the patient view. We have a patient ID which is assigned to the username, so users or patients can't change this. This is assigned to them. We have a text box here where users can enter symptoms that they are having, so we're just going to write test. Here you can also enter the breathing and heart rate just for testing purposes, but users would, when they run the program, they would actually have like a sensor that would monitor their system and then display the results. So here we have a random number value. It's not random, but it's generating numbers based on what breathing and heart rate should be. So if we click that, we'll get values here and here, and then we also get the average breathing rate and average heart rate here. So when the user is done, they click submit, and patient data inserted successfully. So if we close the program, we can also go then into the backend and look at our SQL table, and as we can see, number 51, patient test, we can see the results here. This will be used for the clinician page. So we're going to run the program again and enter another user. So we're going to go patient 2 and their password, and we're going to click login. Same thing with the patient 1. They have their ID which is assigned to them based on their username. Here we can enter symptoms, so we're going to say test 2, and then same thing here, we're just going to generate some values and click submit. Patient data inserted successfully. We're going to close that and check our backend. Patient 2 has been successfully entered into the table. And now we're going to do it again with the patient 3. So when we sign into patient 3 and enter the password, here we're going to test what happens when their breathing rate or heart rate is very irregular. So it's either too low or too high. So we're going to enter test 3. Here for breathing rate, just to show for the testing purposes, we're going to put 1000. Or we're going to put 1000, but we're just going to do this. And when we click submit, we'll get this pop-up, abnormal breathing rate 1000. So this is kind of alert for the user to see, oh, there's an alert here and you should probably go get that checked out. And it also will say that the data is inserted successfully. So going to the database and refreshing it, we can see patient 3 did that. We can go here now and change this. Just do that and then change this to just a normal value as well. We can do the same thing with the heart rate. Abnormal heart rate 2000, and that's also getting inserted into the database. And then if both are being irregular or abnormal, so we're just going to do 2000, 2000, submit, abnormal breathing rate, abnormal heart rate. So that alerts the user that there's something wrong. So if we close this, refresh our database table, we can see those results here. So now logging back into, we're going to sign into the clinician page. So with the clinician page, they are be able to see all the results or all the data that's being inserted into the database. We'll also be able to get some pop-ups here. So we can see here patient ID patient 3, abnormal heart rate, abnormal breathing rate, heart rate, breathing rate. So these are just all the different abnormal heart rates and breathing rates that users enter. So as you can see, there's quite a bit here. But every single submission that a patient does, you can see those results. So the last couple here, patient 3, we can see that their breathing rate's high, heart rate's high, both the breathing rate and heart rate are high. So here you can also refresh the data if you want to see those pop-ups again. And yeah, that's our application there. And then some other features that we have within here. If a user is trying to log in but they don't have the correct credentials or they're trying to break into the system. If I enter a random username, I'll say Luca, password Toma, try to log in, we'll get this pop up, invalid username or password. That's all.